right, man. Let's speak on Lamar Jackson. This dude, Alex K. I think this is him in the pitch thumbnail with Lamar Jackson. Said Lamar Jackson was overrated. Okay. Most of these people are not gonna keep it a bean with you for real, for real. You know, these dudes got to be commercially correct and all that type of stuff, right? But I'm gonna tell you what it really is, right? So I believe this is him. If this is not him in the thumbnail, I apologize. Like a lot of these Bleacher reports, some of these articles be like AI. Also, on top of that, you know, they don't be putting faces with them. They don't link their social media. They might put their email in there, and they're able to hide behind these articles and be cowards and not put a face on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's always, you already know when you hear certain articles written, it's about a feminist woman, it's about a clear person, mayonnaise nation, whatever you want to call it. And he, you know, they bring up, oh, he's won multiple MVPs and he hasn't won a playoff. Peyton Manning, like that is the poster child. Peyton Manning. And if Josh Allen was in the same predicament, which Lamar should have got that MVP last year too. If Josh Allen was in this same predicament and you should switch him with Lamar, or he be in this, they wouldn't be saying this, all right? But Peyton Manning for years would get biggity bounce that ass to the left. What did Manny Fresh say? For years, he would lose to like Jay Fiedler in the fucking, yeah, I know you don't know what that is. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, wasn't he the running back? For years, he would lose in the playoffs to teams they were supposed to beat. For years, Peyton Manning couldn't advance to the AFC Championship game. They like to lead you to believe, and check out the NFL playlist. They like to lead you to believe that Peyton Manning was just like, he just couldn't get over the Brady hump. Bullshit. He was like, dude, they had Pittsburgh beat that year. Jamal Bettis and them won the Super Bowl in his hometown of Detroit. Shout out Detroit. I rep Detroit every time I'm in front of a camera. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Detroit. Yeah. And they had that game won, and Peyton Manning choked that game. For years, Peyton Manning had more of a choking arc than Lamar Jackson has right now. I guarantee you that. Peyton Manning would, and remember, Peyton Manning was the #1 pick. He was the future. He was one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, right? Peyton Manning, you know, for people to say he the GOAT, and there's no disrespect to him, but they swept a lot under the rug. You know, when he had this situation at Tennessee's, when he put his jingle bells on top of a bitch head, allegedly, right? When he, you know, threw the most picks by any rookie, I still think that stands in NFL history. And also, he's a hospital ball guy. If you don't know what that is, hey, man, hopefully somebody in the comment section clarify. But for years, this dude would get to the playoffs. They would be 15-2, 14-2. You know what I'm saying? They would be like 13-4. And this dude would get to the playoffs and forget how to play football. These offenses would be scoring 30 points a game, 40 points every other week. And they get into the playoffs, and Mr. Manning, dude, they would be putting up 20 points, if that. So, you know, you think they wrote those type of articles when articles was articles, when you had to open up the newspaper and read the article? Absolutely not. They didn't write those articles about him. Aaron Rodgers won multiple Super Bowls and choked in the playoffs multiple times. Let's not forget Aaron Rodgers versus the Seahawks, how the Seahawks came back with like 2 minutes left. Dude, he got hot one playoff year, and that's what he living off of. And this was like 2010 he won the Super Bowl. Because 2009, it was the Cardinals. In 2010, I believe that was the very next year, because I watched that Cardinals from the dorm room. The Cardinals won when the Steelers beat them. So they sit here, and it's about him being black. Have you ever talked to a non-black person about Lamar that's a football fan? I don't like him because he ain't sitting there being a Russell Wilson. He be himself. He put his goals in his mouth. They hate flashy black men because they can't be flashy because they don't have the sauce. I don't understand why he has to be so arrogant, man, because I'm the shit, nigga. That's why. Everybody ain't meant to be humble. This ain't Pleasantville. Everybody ain't meant to be humble, down to earth. That's what make life life. Some people pop they shit. I love it. Me, Morris, I don't pop my shit. I keep to myself most of the time. But when I gotta pop my shit, I'll pop it. You know, because, you know, Brad ain't got nothing to pop that shit about. Look at if this is the Brad that wrote the article, what is he popping this shit about? What do he got to clamor about? What may say you mad because you can't satisfy your wifey? Come on, man. You know Becky ain't satisfied with that. Get out of here. They didn't write these articles about Aaron Rodgers right now living off one Super Bowl. One Super Bowl. We ain't say, oh, he got to the playoffs and he choked versus the Seahawks, or he choked the last game of the year. He choked versus the Detroit Lions to get the Packers into the playoffs. He's choked so many times in the playoffs. Arizona threw a pick to end the game versus Arizona. I mean, we can go on and on and on. And Brett Favre won multiple Super Bowls. He living off one Super Bowl. I think Brett Favre won one Super Bowl, and that was over the New England Patriots. You know, he iced the games. He threw picks versus who that pick he threw versus the New York Giants, and they kicked it. Come on, man. He threw that pick. Man, he was known for choking in big moments. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? We talking about a guy, Lamar Jackson. Hold on, man. Hey, Siri. How old is Lamar Jackson? 28 years old. He'll be 29 in January. So he ain't even 30 yet. And we talking about, well, you know, like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. What's Aaron Rodgers right now? Let's give him 40. Let's give him 40. So you go back. So, yeah, he was 25, about 25 when he won his first Super Bowl. 25, 26, 27. He ain't win one since. Come on, man. Peyton Manning, bro. And then the Super Bowl Peyton Manning did get to, it was versus Rex Grossman. Come on. And then the other one he got to, he got blew out. And the other one he got to, the defense carried him. Come on now. So we having these conversations, bro, which is hilarious to me, dog. It really is. It is 100% absolutely hilarious that we having these conversations, man. This be like, man, I don't like him because he's black, and that's cool. We can live with it. You're a bigot. You're most likely a racist, and that's fine with it. But don't write these covert articles comparing him to guys that's no longer playing other than Aaron Rodgers, who won't win a Super Bowl this year and won't win another one, not as a starting quarterback. So, I mean, what are we talking about here, man? What are we talking about? You can talk about Steve Young. He won one Super Bowl. One funky ass Super Bowl. And this is a guy, even if he don't win, this is a guy y'all told, oh, he can't win a Super Bowl. I mean, he should play receiver, or he should switch to tight end. He should switch to DB. He should switch to running back. He's already defied the odds. Y'all, and just peep game, man. And this is something that the mainstream media ain't gonna say. Don't forget, they coerced against him, according to that NFLPA report exposing the NFL. They coerced the NFL teams not to trade for him and give him a fully guaranteed contract like Deshaun Watson. They stopped him from getting his paper. They stopped him from, so you think when they write these articles about him, it's racial, bro. And of course, Brad's and Becky's gonna come, oh no, it's not. Like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. This is racial, bro. Comparing a guy who's 27 years old, I said, be 28 come January. Do y'all need to switch positions? No, did he? You know what I'm saying? 24th, 28th, 7th pick in the draft? What are we talking about? Come on, what are we literally talking about? It's pathetic, bro. These people are pathetic when they write these articles. It's a jealousy, bro. Like, you can't assassinate my character because I'm not going to cut my hair. I'm not going to stop wearing golds. I'm not going to stop being saucy. I don't want to buy in. I don't want to sell out. You know, I'm a be myself. And I'm not mad at people who do, you know, clean their image up for the paper. I'm not mad at you. Hey, do what you do. That's on you. What BG say? It's all on me, just like it's all on you. You know, I respect it. You make a decision, but don't try to make a decision and then, you know what I'm saying, you acting like you with me. Or you make a decision, you trying to act like you with me, or you didn't sell out, or you didn't change your image for monetary gain. Like, no. But that's all that shit about, man. Even if he don't win the Super Bowl, motherfucker's still a legend. What are we talking about? A guy that y'all told to switch positions. You know what I'm saying? A guy that y'all ain't had no hope for. I ain't trying to hear that. Still a legend. The NFL made sure Peyton Manning got a Super Bowl. Let's keep it real. He didn't get Lamar getting the Super Bowl against all odds. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Josh Allen is getting the Super Bowl. He get one against all odds. I don't want to see Buffalo in the fucking Super Bowl. Let's keep it real. That's like, if golf brings a Super Bowl to Detroit, it's against all odds. It's like Shedeur Sanders getting on the field this year. It's against all odds. But hey, hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch. Join the Patreon. Won't be mad. Check out the NFL playlist. I appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys. Oh my God. Like, what is going on here, bro? Between these trucks. Thank you, Sleeve Man. Everybody just want to go slow today on a Friday. But hey, I appreciate y'all. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.